Over to meteorologist Zach Fradella because the heat is on this weekend and it's going to be a toasty one out there. Hey, Zach.
Up yesterday, hottest day of summer so far, because we know it's probably going to get a lot hotter than this. But another heat alert up for today. We have a heat advisory. Now, this surrounds Lake Pontchartrain. You might be like, why are they doing? Why did they exclude everybody to the south? Why did they exclude everybody to the north? There's a reason for it, okay? Lake Pontchartrain is a warm body of water, has a lot of humidity. Humidity is what drives your heat index values much higher than just air temperatures, okay? So inland spots too far away from water, you have lower humidity. It doesn't cause your heat index values to get too high. Coastal folks, you're close enough to water or so close to water that your high temperatures don't even get into the 90s. You basically stay in the 80s. It's these urban areas that surround basically I-12 on the North Shore, Covington, Hammond, and then into the city of New Orleans. We get really hot. And we then have that big body of water that's sitting right next to us, which leads to those high heat index values over 108. We were talking about how we'd be approaching that 108 number all weekend long. Will we hit it? Will we not hit it? Well, we hit it yesterday. We hit 110 yesterday. I think we could be in that same 110 ballpark into the afternoon. About noon to 6 or 7, you got to watch your body. If you're going to be outside, if you're going to be at the ballpark, you just this heat stress that can come up pretty quickly. Now, this is the first real mini heat wave of summer, so your body's technically not used to it. In August, it'd be like, okay, well, this is like a normal day, but right now, we're just leading into it. I do want to reiterate, though, we have storm chances. And when you take in a storm chance with this high of heat, so we're going to have a lot of hours leading up to the afternoon where we're going to build up that heat. When you get those storm chances with this much heating of the day going on, you can have some stronger thunderstorms. You see this boundary to the north. This is the start of a new pattern that's coming throughout the course of this new work week where the flow is going to be coming from the north. It's going to combine with the heat and humidity down south, and I think we're going to get some much better threats for storms the next few days. This afternoon, though, there's probably going to be some storms out there, and I'm going to show you the forecast model in just 1 second. Locally, not much to show you at this hour. A few little light sprinkles, light showers coming into Terrebonne Parish. Other than that, it's basically a dry look across the region at this time. Playing it out, we're good through noon. So if you have lunch plans today, you're probably fine. I wouldn't eat lunch outside because it's too hot. But by 2 or 3 o'clock, you see the North Shore could have some hailstorms with this. Could have some gusty winds, frequent lightning. These things could be some vivid lightning producers when you get this much heating of the day going. But watch as that all kind of congeals into a line or some thunderstorm format here. Not everybody's going to get storm dome, but I do think there's going to be a healthy storm coverage the second half of the day on your Sunday. Better chances north of the lake. Some of that north of the lake could start to drop down to the south as we go into the evening hours. So kind of be prepared for some late day storms that might be a little on the intense side just because of the heating of the day that we're going to get before those storms fire up. Your storm hazards: frequent lightning, gusty winds, heavy rain, small hail. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted just the North Shore down to New Orleans and a marginal risk. We're practically in a marginal risk of severe weather every single day in summer because at this time of year it gets so hot outside. When you do get those storms popping, they're pretty nasty storms. They're not weak little showers, that's for sure. So playing out the future satellite radar beyond today, going into tomorrow, we have another storm chance that's going to play out. But watch on Tuesday. Tuesday have 70% rain chances for a reason. There's going to be almost this boundary that starts to come across us, and you see as it comes across, we could have some periods of time where the deviation of the storms against the flow leads to some heavy rainfall. So later on this week, storm chances are definitely going to be going up even higher than what they are today. I'm going 40% today, 40% for your Monday. And so sort of a mixture of heat, but with storm chances that we have to watch out for. Hopefully we don't have to do the heat advisory again for your Monday, but we might have another heat advisory for tomorrow. After tomorrow, the heat's going to sort of take a back seat here because we're going to see a much better shot at being clouded up, see a much better shot at getting thunderstorms around the area. But today, it's going to be hot. That's almost inevitable. 95, feeling like maybe as hot as 110. But watch late this afternoon. We could have some big boomers going.
I was thinking so much about all those folks out there in Baton Rouge watching the LSU
Oh, I was
game.
watching it too, and I was like, geez, I don't think I could do that.
When they kept showing the bleachers, I'm like, special kind of person right there. That's able to withstand that.
It looks so much better on TV too. It's like
from the comfort of the couch.
Exactly.
I know, that's right.